Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Wab Rumya back with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Wahal Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf, the 144,000, and the men, women, and children that will escape the judgments of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, man. We are truly living in the last days. And this lesson is pretty much going to go into these women that have no clue of who they are and what they represent, because the Israelite women are a representation of the Israelite nation as well, man. So we know the Lord usually deals with the men, but our women have a big role in this thing of ours, I would say, because if our women are looked at in a negative light, the whole nation is looked at as in a negative light, man. So let's get to these videos. I had a couple scriptures after that, and Lord willing to be edifying.
Met a guy, he told me his name. I'm gonna tell you his name at the end. He told me his name. My cousin looks him up. Like, he's playing NBA. I'm like, ooh, cool, right? So we go out and shit, we end up, he picked me up the Lamborghini. It's my favorite car.
What's go?
It was yellow. So we ended up in the parking structure, and we had sex in the parking structure of my hotel on top of the Lambo, like the hood. And people were driving by, and stuff like that. And then the next day, probably, it's a lit parking structure of a hotel.
When people go past it, did you still have a clothes?
I had a dress on, but I ain't had a
What position?
Like, I was laying, like, on my back, and because I was a little bit smaller with it on the front. It was missionary on the front of it. Yeah.
How long was y'all fucking on top of the Lambo?
I don't know, time didn't really exist at the time. Right. Yeah.
Did you suck his dick on the Lambo?
No. So then the next day, I don't know, it's just, it was just happened. The next day, we took him in the truck and did the same out the back of the truck. Cool, alright? Let me just tell y'all what his name was. So later when I left Atlanta, we talked for a second, right? And we never talked again. And I was like, damn, trying to look for the nigga, trying to look for him. I finally looked up his name. Mind you, my cousin looked up his name first. His name was Jesus Shuttleworth. That's what he told me his name was. That's Ray Allen in a fucking movie. That's Ray Allen.
Yeah, you see it, man. She was told the man's name was Jesus Shuttleworth in the movie Ray Allen played in, man. So that money and that lifestyle it's appealing to these women, man. That's all they see. They don't care about how you look, how you dress, none of that, man. As long as they feel like you got money, well, I say they do care about how you dress because they see money, man. If you got these expensive cars, they see it. That's all they want, man. That's all they want, and that's the reason why our women are looked at as hoes and other negative lights that is put on them, man. They're looked at in a negative light, man. And now check this out. This is a woman wipes out her husband's savings account to buy a BBL, man. So now she's married. Now, if she's married, why would she want to please her man any other way when he's already satisfied the way she looks before she got this BBL, man? So she spent $20,000 out of his man's savings account, wiping him out, just to have a image to show on social media, man. Let's play the video.
Look at this dumbass bitch, bro. No, stop touching me. Don't fucking touch me. I don't love you. Bro, stop talking to me. I don't give a about none of that. I don't give a about none of that. I don't give a about no please, no needs, no none of that. How the fuck I supposed to tell Lisa about this? My baby mama, I always argue with my baby mama about child support money. You just took my last $20,000 that I had to my name, and you went and got a with that shit. How the fuck, bitch, I can't see my fucking son no more because you. How the fuck I'm gonna see my son now because you raggedy ass? That raggedy ass. That shit don't even look right. That shit don't even look right. Your legs don't match none of that shit, bitch.
I will work it all.
Fuck ass man, bitch. You should've went and got, man, bitch.
Move it.
Hey, get the don't touch me, man. I told you stop touching me because I'm not your fucking, don't touch me, bro. Don't touch, I'm a bitch, stop touching me. Ain't no I'm sorry, bro. Go on, quit touching me, man. That shit look tacky as man. Don't touch me. Don't touch traffic. Stay right there. Can you stay right there, please? Get the in the car and move on.
Whatever you want me to
I don't give a you took my $20,000 when you got a stop touching me. Get the fuck out. No, ain't no fuck out of bitch. I the fuck down. I ain't okay that I'm trying to buy houses and property and you gonna go buy get a BBL behind my back. Ain't no out.
And she said her body was an investment. And he said he could save that money and invest in a house or property, which, you know, he could. But she's looking at it as an attribute to their family, man, just because she got her body done, man. Well, she did this for herself, man. She's selfish, man. Because he's already satisfied with her. Now you wouldn't got your body done for other men to look at you. The mindset of these Babylonian women, man, is through, man. And I'm not speaking to all of women, you know what I'm saying? If it don't apply to you, you know what I'm saying, just overlook it. But these lessons have to be done on these modern women, man. Because they are a reflection of our nationality, man. Who we are as a people, man. A holy people, chosen people of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And then these videos are pretty much going into these women just careless, man. Shameless women, man. So just buckle up, man. I got another video for you.
Cause you
Hey, some dumbass shit,
where
bro.
my security?
You come to the area, you wild the fuck out, bro. We don't get down like that no more. In New Orleans, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You stressing me out in this bitch, bro. Come on, bro.
They gonna lie for $1,000.
Can we suck your dick on that for $1,000?
You living like that?
Yeah, come on.
You ready?
It's a back room.
Is
Come
you
on.
dead ass, bro? Come the fuck on. Bro,
Hey, man, chill out, man. Your family don't respect you, nigga.
Bro, come on, man.
Close the door on that nigga, man.
You flashing in this bitch.
He just on some real shit.
Sitting down.
He just on some real shit.
There we go. We locked it. Fuck that nigga. Yeah. Hey, you crying? Okay, you can get that. Bro, you crying? Are you fucking dead eyes?
Man, come on, man. Y'all.
Hey, no, don't do that. This my new man. Don't do that.
Come on,
This
man.
my
Come on,
man.
man.
This my man, right?
Why
you want some fan shit?
No, this my man.
Man, bro.
This my man. He told you too. He said he gonna look out for you.
Fucking my
He
cousin.
gonna look out for you.
See, and she can't see the big picture, but he did, man. And she knows she was on some groupie shit. So he was like, hey, man, you don't need to be doing this, man. It's his cousin. So he was basically trying to, you know what I'm saying, look out for her. But her mindset is to get this man Boosie, which is a wicked ass nigga anyway, to ask him to suck his dick on live and had no respect for their family. See, he basically said, you represent our family, man. You represent our family. You come up here from Louisiana to Atlanta and just wild the fuck out, man. Like you ain't got no respect for yourself either. Now check this video, man. These women are shameless, man.
What is your craziest story?
For my birthday, I randomly two guys that didn't know English at all. I was just walking down the hall at this resort, and I was like, yep, where y'all room at? Let's go.
How did they know what you were saying?
It's an all-adults resort. I think they knew.
Did
They
you
knew
do
the
some type
vibes.
of like hand motion or something to make them like get the vibe? Like, did you eye them at all?
No, I was just like, where are y'all going? And they didn't know what I was saying, and I just went in their room. And then I looked at both of them, and I just started taking my clothes off. I never did anything like that before, and I just wanted to do it.
So when you started taking your clothes off, what did they do? Did they just like they got the hint?
Yeah, they got the hint. We went to the shower, we went back to the bed, we went to the bathroom, we went back to the bed. It was a lot.
Were they brothers? Were they related? Friends?
I don't know, because they didn't speak English,
What
but
language?
they were very close. I don't know if it was like Spanish or something else. Or maybe it was Turkish. They're from Turkey, I think. They were not from America. We were in Mexico.
Were they good at?
Yes, I was surprised. Because I'm more into women for the most part. And I just never had two guys before. And I heard somebody say something about an Eiffel Tower. And I was like, ooh, I want to be Eiffel Tower. That sounds like fun. And it was cool. I don't know if I'd do it again. It was cool.
So they're from Turkey, you're from America, you guys are in Mexico, out here doing the whole Eiffel Tower.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving around the world.
Yes.
See, these women, shameless, man. No respect, man. So she met two guys from another country, not knowing that they, you know what I'm saying, if they had any sexual transmitted diseases. She didn't even know if they was homosexuals, man. Because it was an adult hotel. So what two men doing together, man? What are two men doing together at a damn... I ain't gonna even imagine, man. I ain't gonna even bring it up, man. But you get the gist of what I'm saying, man. But as you see how they act sexually and rob, you know, basically, damn near robbing the wife robbed her husband for the most part, man. Now check this out, man. This is Atlanta black woman upset at her husband posts all of his banking information on Twitter, man. Now what kind of shit is that, man?
This woman, who is upset with her man, goes on Twitter and puts out all of his banking information. I'm talking checking number, routing number, a bank card, PIN, everything. And Twitter, the scammers go crazy. People are literally paying their rent, paying their car note, door dashing food. They're literally clearing out this man's bank account. And all this woman has to say for all of her crimes is this. You see that? I feel complete. No, sis, the only thing you're about to complete is a jail sentence.
That's crazy, man. Nothing should drive anybody in their right mind to do something wicked like that. Nothing, man. I can't see nothing would drive a woman to want to do that. And this right here, this is just something simple. It says 4 Florida women did a collective photo shoot together after finding out they've been talking to the same man. So he basically had 4 wives, man. And that's looked down on in this society, man. These next 2 women, I'll just play the videos. Let's play hers first.
I truly do have pussy powers, and they go beyond making men feel good with their penis. Although I do love to give BJs with a heart full of gratitude. I'm just a very intimate person. I love to cook. I'm all about family. I just really, honestly, I want a life where I have sex all day and I suck my man's dick and we just manifest money and travel.
You have it, man. I ain't gonna even really say too much about that, man. And she looked like an older woman. I mean, what she said wasn't bad, but I mean, let me just get to the next video. Let's check this out. Last video I want to play, and look, it won't even play. Let me see if I can pull it up again. There we go. Just play it off.
Just stand on Facebook, and basically it says, men are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird. Because what exactly is there for men to be obsessed with in today's world? Women have left no room for imagination, none whatsoever. It's like your sense of entitlement is out of control. Your expectations are unrealistic. Y'all walk around showing your bodies half dressed, half exposed 24/7, out smoking, drinking, partying 24/7, on the scene 24/7. A lot of y'all are not even coming with nothing to the table because you're too busy with your hand out trying to see what man got the next bag so he can sponsor your lifestyle to make you look like you're living a lifestyle to post on the internet. It's like a lot of y'all don't have common sense. A lot of y'all don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all don't have no originality about yourselves. Everybody is getting the same body. Everybody is getting the same hairstyle. Everybody looks the exact same. And it's like, y'all get that confused. Oh, well, men like that. No, men will fuck that. But men are not wiping that and they're not cuffing that. And I think y'all are starting to realize that. And then the first thing y'all want to say is, oh, well, they're gay, they're sassy. No, they're not. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. And if y'all are here to give them free pussy, free looks, and free everything they ain't got to work for, why would they? But they're never going to take you serious. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact. Men love women that are exclusive, women that are put up, women that every man can say he had or can have. Simple as that.
She spoke the truth, man. Everything she said was the truth, man. It was the truth. And a lot of women do not want to hear positive women speak because they feel like they're looked down on. Which if a woman is speaking the truth, you should applaud that, man, as a woman, because if we don't, somebody inboxed me today about when do you think the Lord is going to have us love each other again, and that's going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man, because these people got to be put down, man. 2/3 of our people got to go, and she was a woman that asked me that question, and if you can't see that these people have to be put down because they actually are not in their right minds, man. They're not in their right minds. And that's the reason why we can't see eye to eye with 2/3 of our people, man, because they don't see what we are, man. We are holy people. And let me start here. This is second Ezra. This is not second Ezra. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, "An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is like." It's like let me start over. Man. You're already messing up. Let me start over. Verse 7 again. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 7 verse. This is 26 and verse 7. It says, "An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he have held a scorpion," man. So she's not even able to, you know what I'm saying? You can't even take hold of her, man. An evil wife, man. You know, a scorpion will bite the shit out of you, sting the hell out of you, man. It says, "A drunken woman and a gaddier, abode causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame," man. And let me see what the gaddier is. Let me look that up real quick. It says, "One that travels about habitually, restlessly, or with chiefly social purpose." And that's all these women, man. It's social media women, man. A drunken woman and a gaddier abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. And that's true. They won't cover their own shame, man. They have no shame, man. "The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids," man. So the way these women look, always looking at the ass, always showing the ass, it's a sign of that she's a whore, man. Verse 10, it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly." So you don't supposed to let your daughter go out like that, man, if she's shameless, man. "Lest she abound herself through over much liberty," be able to do what she want to do when she want to do it, man. These women ain't supposed to have that much liberty, man. And that's the reason why Esau attacks the women, because she is a representation of our people, man. What I'll stop at. Verse 11, it says, "Watch over an imprudent eye. Watch over an imprudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee, Salakia. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, when he have found a fountain and drink of every water near her." So she'll choose any man that's near her. She has no type of morals, man. Like the woman you seen, she just at a random hotel, just chose two random men, man. He says, "By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow," man. So she'll sleep with any man. She'll just open her legs and let any man have their way with her, man. He says, "The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discreet will fatten his bones. A silent and loving woman is a gift from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua," man. So these women that are given to men that know their role in the relationship is given of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Those women are of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. See that? A mind well instructed. So when you have a woman that knows her role in your household, she's well instructed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. The Lord is dealing with her. Verse 15, it says, a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace. So if you have a shamefaced woman that's not looking at every other man in the face and trying to talk to any other man besides you, that's a double grace, man. He says, and her content mind cannot be valued, man. So if you got a good woman, man, don't leave her, man, because you're not going to find too many women that has the same value, man. As the sun when it ariseth on the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house, man. So these chosen women that the Lord bless us with, we have to show respect to them, because these women are above the women that you seen in that video, man. They're instructed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. And you have some women that will be blessed of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and you know it, man. This is dropping down to verse 25. It says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. See, these women that you see now that are not shamefaced and not well instructed, not taking care of the household, they're counted as a dog, man. But she that is shamefaced will fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Those women are shamefaced, they will honor the Lord, man. And let me get that word shamefaced just to make it clear for anybody to understand what a shamefaced is, man. This ain't it. See if it's a better definition, because that's not it. Modest, that's what it is. Modest, a modest woman, shamefaced, a modest woman, man. The one that, cares for her family, cares for her husband. She's shamefaced, man. She's not going to disrespect you. She's not going to, cheat on you. She's going to be shamefaced. Basically, the shamefaced meaning modest, man. Covered up, honoring you when she goes out. It says, a woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. See that? A woman that a woman that honors her husband shall be judged wise of all. So you got a wise woman if she honoreth her husband, man. He says, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. So those women that don't honor their husband are counted ungodly, man. And they don't believe. A lot of these women don't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. A lot of these women do not believe in the Lord, man. They have no connection to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, because their mom or their grandmama was raised in the church, and they feel like they are the prize, because the women above them that raised them didn't teach them the ways of the Lord, man. They teach them you can do whatever you want to do, as long as you say, Jesus bless me. You're a good person, or you're a good woman. That's far from the truth, man. This is Proverbs 31. And I'm going to drop down to verse 10. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies, man. So if you got a good woman, a virtuous woman, her price is far above rubies, man. You ain't going to find too many like that, man. Especially in this day and time, you're not going to find a virtuous woman, man. If you do, it's hard to find, man. That's why it says, for her price is far above rubies, man. It says, the heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her. See that? If you got a good woman, you're going to trust in her, man. See a representation of you, man. You're gonna be proud of her, man. It says, so that he like it says, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life, man. So if you got a good woman like that, man, she's gonna honor you, man. She's gonna show you respect. She knows when she leaves you, she is a representation of you when she's out and about, man. Dropping down to verse 30, it says, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, she shall be praised. See that? So when all the beauty, all your body, all, you know what I'm saying, your body goes away, if you fear the Lord, man, you're going to be praised, man. So we know beauty don't last forever, man. So this is what these women need to do, man. Repent and return back to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. Do what the Lord requires of you, man. Verse 31, it says, give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own work praise her in the gates, man. So the Lord is dealing with the women that are shamefaced and honest and honor their men, man. And being honest is, man, shit. We were just talking to my buns about that, man. You're not gonna find too many women that are honest and have your interests at heart, man. They're only caring about what they can do, what they believe in, what they think, man. This is Proverbs 12, and I'm gonna get verse 4. Start at verse 4. It says, a virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, man. And let me get that word virtuous. I've been reading that. Virtuous. Let me get that. And I've been reading it to a couple times, man. I know what it means, but just for edification purposes, I'm gonna bring it out. And this is Strong's H2428. And just basically the point is strength, might, efficiency, wealth, army, strength, ability, efficiency, wealth, force, army. Probably a force, whether of men, means, or other resources, an army, wealth, virtue, valor, strength, able, ability. It basically just the just to make a simple definition for it. It just and he's coming to some of the man, just an upright person, man, upright woman, man, a strength, efficiency. You just make it, sure, like I said, it's an upright woman, man, strength, power, might. An upright woman, man. And let me get just a Google definition. Make sure I spell it correctly too.
Virtuous.
Virtuous, have or exhibit moral or excellence. So you know what I'm saying? Like I just said, having or exhibiting virtue, man. And we know what virtue is: conformity to a standard or right. A particular moral excellency. A benefit, quality, or power of a thing. It said valor too, you know what I'm saying? It says mainly strength and courage, valor. And that's what a virtue is in the scriptures. That's what it means as well, valor. So this is basically how women should carry themselves, man, with that moral excellency. That's how a woman should carry herself, with that moral excellency, man. Having morals and leading and guiding your household, man. It says a virtual woman is a crown to her husband, man. But she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones, man. So if you're a woman out here just bullshitting and living it up, and not like the man's husband, like the man's husband, Salakia, that's the devil. Like the woman that stole her husband's 20,000 to get her body done, she was writing this to his bones, man. It says the thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsel of the wicked are deceit. And that's what she did. She stole a man's money, man. And she said she was work it off. So if you're gonna work it off, why you just didn't work to get the money if you wanted to get that done, man? These people, man, are just they caught up in the world, man. Esau put this illusion of being beautiful and you gotta have a big ass, man. And you know social media, man, Instagram, Facebook, all these women, even these women that not Instagram models, man, they getting fake asses and shit, man. But now that's the thing, man. They want to have big titties and a big ass. And that's symbols you are beautiful to them, which no man cares about that. Yeah, you look at a woman body, you be like, oh, you're attractive or whatever, but you're not. I done seen big women, man, having men and living with them and married and all type of shit. The man ain't never said that I ain't in a relationship, but if he wasn't attracted to her and he wanted to be with her, he wouldn't be with her if she was big and fat and he thought that she was not what he wanted. And you see it all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? They make memes and shit about a woman getting income tax, man. No, man. A lot of the men that they deal with them women, man, they want to be with them, man. This is Proverbs 19, and just the point in verse 14. It says, "House and riches are the inheritance of fathers." It says, "A prudent wife is from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua," man. So if you got a prudent wife, she's of the Lord, man. The Lord is dealing with her. And that's why you women must pray to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. Because a lot of things that you could overcome by just praying, man. Stop leaning on your own understanding. Because the Lord is going to eliminate a lot of these women, man. Majority of the 2/3 are women. This is Proverbs 28, and I'm just get the point of verse 22. It says, "Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtain favor from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua," man. So the Lord wants us to have relationships. He wants us to be in relationships, man. Good, healthy relationships with a woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole point of finding a wife is, you know what I'm saying, to be comforted by her. You know what I'm saying, to have kids, to live peaceable, to be your resting place. That's what your wife is for, man. To talk to understand each other. That's the reason why the Lord put people in our lives He joined us together, man. With the spouse we have, man. Because a lot of people don't understand the Lord is in the control of relationships as well, man. He's not going to put somebody with you. We just read a lot of scriptures going into the same thing, man. He puts who he wants together, man, that he thinks is going to be fit for each other. Normally, he don't put nobody. You know, I ain't saying he don't, but you know, the scripture tell you that a wicked man, a wicked woman is for a wicked man. You know what I'm saying? That's in a Sirach as well. I think 26 as well. So he puts who he wants together, man, and he separates who he don't want together. And you got to look at it like that, man. This is second Timothy. No, let me get First Timothy's. This is First Timothy's 2. I'm on 2. Drop down to verse 9. He says, "In like manner also, that the women adore themselves in modest apparel," man. So your woman ain't got to be all out there, you know, showing her cleavage, all ass all out, and you twerking and all that. No, man. The Lord want our women in modest apparel, man, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with brody hair. Broadening her. Wait, let me get it. Brided. Braided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, or costly array. So the Lord don't want you, you know what I'm saying, with all this, you trying to be living like a bad, what they call a bad bitch. You know, I don't know all the terminology and all that shit, but you know how they be saying you bad bitches, got to have the best purse and you got to have all this high class shit that you don't really need when you can, you can use that money to do other things with, man. Not saying you can't get your nails and your hair done. I mean, you can, but you don't have to overdo it, man. In other words, man, you're supposed to be, you want to look good for your man, but he don't care about all that, man. As long as you're smelling good, looking good to him, I mean, that's all that matters, man. And not doing this to please or want other people to look at you, other men to look at you, man. This is 1 Peter 3, and I just want to get the point in verse 1. It says, likewise, ye wives, be in subject to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives, man. Let me get this in another translation. Let me get this in another translation real quick. New Living Translation says, in the same way, you wives must accept the authority of your husbands. And you have to, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why most relationships work. When the man leads the road, not saying that all of them, I can't say everyone, but for the most part, man. It says, then even if some refuse to obey the good news, your godly lives will speak to them without any words, man. So if your man is leading, other people are going to see this how the relationship is supposed to be, man. You're basically leading by example to other people, man. If they see if they're seeing the woman listening and obeying her husband, not saying you got to bow down like a dog, but if you listen and obeying your husband, people will see that, and you will become, well, you know what I'm saying, this society, like Beyonce and Jay-Z is the ones they look up to. But I'm not speaking to them, man, because they're wicked, man. I'm talking about a man of the Lord and a woman of the Lord, man. If you're leading by example, people are going to see you, and you're going to be what they look up to and what they model themselves after, man. Because even though we in this world, we're not of the world, man. Good News Translation, and it says, in the same way, you wives must submit yourselves to your husbands, so that if any of them do not believe Power's word, your conduct will win them over to believe. See that? So we're living examples of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in a relationship, man. Your relationship is a reflection of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, what he put together, man. He says it will not be necessary for you to say a word. See that? You ain't got to say a word. If people know you are in this truth, you believe in having faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, your example is going to lead a lot of people to look into the truth, man. They're going to look into the truth because you're going to be examples of what they you know what I'm saying. Other relationships, they read the Bible, they believe the Lord, they read the scriptures, they practicing what the Bible say do, following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. They're following the high holy days. They doing the will of the Lord, man. And without saying a word, you're gonna be an example to those people, man. Just by what you've done in the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. So a lot of times you might not even, you know what I'm saying, talk somebody into the truth. You're leading by example, man. You're leading by example. You're showing the world you're showing the world as a representation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, on the earth, man. In ourselves, in our relationships, the way we carry ourselves, and our kids, we're leading by example, man. And this is Genesis. This is the last one I got, man. I done butchered the whole lesson, so Lord willing to be edifying. This is Genesis 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 66. It says, the servant told Isaac everything he had done. Then Isaac brought Rebekah into into the tent that his mother Sarah had lived in, and she became his wife. So that goes to show you that sex was a consummation of marriage, man. When you had sex, that symbolized marriage. I'll read that again. It says, then Isaac brought Rebekah into the tent that his mother Sarah had lived in, and she became his wife. Isaac loved Rebekah, and so he was comforted for the loss of his mother, man. So your wife is your comfort, man. After his mother passed away, Isaac was comforted by his wife. He was comforted by her, man. So your wife is supposed to be your comfort. She don't supposed to be arguing and fussing and fighting with you and shit. Or arguing around, fussing and fighting, you know what I'm saying, all through the house and shit. No, man. She's supposed to be your comfort, man, just as well as you're supposed to be your comfort, man. And that's the way the Lord had to set up, man. Let me have one more translation, New Living Translation. It says, and Isaac brought Rebekah into his mother Sarah's tent, and she became his wife. He loved her deeply, and she was a special comfort to him after the death of his mother, man. See, she was a special comfort, man. She was a special comfort. His wife was a special comfort to him, man. Good News Translation. He says, then Isaac brought Rebekah into the tent that his mother Sarah had lived in, and she became his wife. Isaac loved Rebekah, and so he was comforted for the loss of his mother, man. So the point is, man, these women aren't supposed to be out here living like they're living. They're supposed to be a comfort to their husband, man. And an example of how you should walk in his faith. Being in the truth or out of the truth, man. You're supposed to know your representation of your families, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, into the truth. Because a lot of the women are going to be destroyed, man. A lot of women are going to be destroyed, man. So I'm going to end it there, man. Lord willing, was edifying. Shalom.